Hello, YouTube. Judging by my setting, I'm somewhere else. My boyfriend's house. Yeah, he has his own place. You would think I'd be happy about this lovely thing. And I was. But a few hiccups have arose, and I'm okay with the hiccups, but what can you do? Well, here's a conundrum I'm in. Even though I'm an adult, out of courtesy, I asked the queen, my mom, if I could stay here for the week. Not to stay with him because he's going to work for the whole week. From Monday to Saturday, not Sunday. He has no one to watch his lovely ferret, Florida. She is the cutest ferret ever. Usually he has someone looking in on her for the week when he goes to work. But right now he doesn't have that because she moved. And being the good girlfriend that I am, I said, okay, I'll ask. That didn't go so well. And yes, happy Mother's Day to everybody because I know today's Mother's Day. And to pet parents, happy Mother's Day to you too because pet mothers of all ages and all sizes, yeah, you're still a mother. Because, well, they're your babies, right? I digress. I asked her and she said no. And then she said, look, do what you want. I'm going to pay for this dearly when I get back, I'm sure, because she's not going to ask me to do anything for her because I usually help her out, but she doesn't probably want my help when I get back. She was all concerned about my bird. I wasn't going to leave my baby. I'm a pet mother too. I love my birdie. I'm bringing her with me. I'm going to have to go back home, get some stuff, and then come back here. I don't mind that. But she had to flip out because I was going to be by myself the whole week. Eventually, that's going to happen if I move in. I mean, as much as I love my boyfriend, he works a lot sometimes. So yes, I might be by myself a lot sometimes. And what am I supposed to do about that? Nothing. There's nothing you can do about that sometimes. But my point is that instead of being a little supportive, saying, listen, do what you want, I don't approve, but I'm okay with it. No, she said no, absolutely not. All I wanted was some emotional support saying, listen, if you really need to do this, if you feel you need to do this, then go right ahead. No, she said he should have thought ahead and actually had someone watch her. But no one's going to do that. He's not going to ask his Aunt Barbara to come all the way here. So it may as well be me that's not doing anything else. I mean, I'm going to be in this house the whole week myself. I don't mind that. But she does, and now she's mad at me, and I don't know whether to not do it. I don't know whether to not do it or not. Oh, sorry about that. I did that stupid thing again where I click on something and I didn't mean to. Listen, all I know is that I wish I knew what to do. I feel like I'm at a conundrum. And yes, as an adult, I should be able to do whatever the hell I want, whenever the hell I want, because I take good care of my responsibilities. I mean, it's not like I don't pay bills, even though I'm on SSI and I don't work. Well, who says it's not work being on SSI? You have to jump through a million hoops and suffer through a lot of indignities just to keep it. And I do that. I have to do that. I know physically I wouldn't be made for work. If I was to work, I would be stressed out to the point where I probably would die, probably. But I digress from that too. My point is that I do what I have to do around my house. I do what I have to do for my bills and whatever I have to do. But she acts like I can't take care of myself. I mean, no, I can't. In certain aspects, no. Certain aspects, yes. In this aspect, I'm fine. You know? I'm fine to be by myself for a while. It's not going to kill me. But the way she acts, it's like, oh, if something happens to you, you're by yourself. I get it, but what am I going to do when I move here? And it's a more permanent solutionly situation where I am by myself, because that's bound to happen. And then if I want to go to her house, she's going to probably flip out and say, no, you can't come here. I don't know. I already agreed to do it, but I feel like I shouldn't have had to ask to do it. I mean, I'm only doing it because I don't want the ferret to be alone. He lost the other one. He had 2 ferrets. And unfortunately, Bitey died an excruciating death on Valentine's Day. We noticed that she wasn't doing well on Valentine's Day when she was having sort of, I think, seizures of some sort. It was the most blood-curdled scream you'd ever heard from some animal. And she had to be put down on Valentine's Day. We went to a pet store, and luckily the guy was a vet, and he did it humanely on Valentine's Day. So, I mean, he took really good care of her. He loved her for years, but we knew something was wrong with her. He said his goodbyes, and it had to happen like that. So Florida's his last one, and she's perfectly healthy, other than a shock. Yeah, she got into a mousetrap that's electrified, and luckily we got her out in time, and she's fine, but she has her moments. She's okay. I mean, her back legs aren't working, but I think that's due to age. Her back leg works, except one of them is a little slidey, but she's perfectly okay. The point is, I didn't want to leave her alone for a week. I mean, usually when he goes to, and Mom's like, oh, he did this before. I'm like, no, because when he went out of town the last time, he always came home, and it was overnight, but he always came home. This time he's not coming home. He's going to be out of there for a week. It's 3 hours away, you know? I feel like I'm doing the right thing for the ferret, because I just can't stand to see her by herself. But of course I'm doing the wrong thing for me, because she is gonna make me pay for that. Yeah, she is. When I get back, I'm gonna be in hell. Yeah, you would think I wouldn't be, because she's my mother, but she knows how to torture me. I don't know what to do. I want to do this because it's the right thing, but I don't, because my mom's being a bitch about it. And yeah, I said that. I didn't call her a bitch. I said she was being a bitch about this situation. She doesn't make things easy on me. She kind of is a contradiction. If I do what I want, she tells me to do what I want, but then when I do what I want, she makes me pay for it later. Always. And I feel like that's not even fair to me. It's not. I mean, I should be able to do what I need to do for myself sometimes and be okay and have some support saying, okay, you did the right thing. No, it's just never the easiest thing in the world. All I know is I hope that I'm doing the right thing. You guys can tell me in the comments below if I am. And if you don't agree, you can tell me that too. I don't care what comments come my way, really. I mean, I'm hoping they're not bad. I mean, if they are, they are. They aren't, they aren't. It makes no never mind. At least you cared enough to say something. For those that are still with me, thank you for the caring, the love, and support. It means a lot to me. You will never know how much that means to me. I hope that you guys keep coming back and growing with me. I mean, I'm sorry I'm not always so active. Sometimes I don't have much to say. In this case, I had a lot to say. Yeah, Mom got me Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I love Wednesday. That show was the best, and I can't wait to see season 2 whenever it comes out. Point is, I hope that this doesn't bite me in the butt later. I'm sure it might. I'm hoping it doesn't. I mean, you just never know. She's a contradiction, that woman. She tells me to do what I want, and when I do, I get killed for it later, In a sense, it's kind of unfair. It's hard to be an adult and be disabled at the same time. When you have to always need help or need people to help you do this, that, and the third, it's just never easy, Not even a little. You always have to rely on people to make sure you're okay and make sure that you have what you need, and it's hard. I hate it. I hate that I always will need help. I'm not good with sense of direction. I'm not good with math. I can never be fully on my own because of those things. And sometimes I wish I knew them just so I could be more independent and I don't have to worry about none. But here I am. I can't do that. The disadvantages of being born very early in life. Yeah, my birthday is coming up in July, but my original birthday, October. Same day as in July, but October. Yeah, isn't that something? But it didn't happen that way. It's the only reason I have any disability of any sort. It's because I was born early. And I hate it. But it is who it is. It is what it is, and it is what I have to live with. And as far as being on the SSI thing, it hurts. I need it because I do have some issues, but not a lot, some, and it isn't easy, and I don't want to be anyone's burden. That's why I did that. I don't want to be anyone's burden. But does that mean I have to be treated so low that I don't matter sometimes? I guess that's the indignity you have to face, right? You can't get married because it's against the rules. I had to give that up too. I gave up a lot just to make sure I was no one's burden. And it gets harder as the years go on, but it's what I gotta do. I've worked before when I was a lot younger, and I couldn't handle it because of the stress, and I got really, really, really sick. So I know for sure that I cannot physically work. I can't stand on my feet for too long now. I have asthma. I'm basically a risk, I guess. But I'm glad I do this at least. It may never bring in any money because I don't do the money thing. I mean, if I could, I would, but I don't. I do this to just put myself out there like better. It's better to have immortality through this than anything, right? Well, sorry for rambling. I should get going. I don't know when my boyfriend will be back, but he's going to get back here, and then I'm going to be able to go get my stuff. I have to pick up a few things so that I can do this for the week. I just hope that I'm able to do it. I know I'm going to pay, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do for the ones you love. Even if it means a lot of hell later, right? Well, wish me luck. And again, thank you for all your support and love. Hate too, if you hate me, I don't care. I'm good. Oh, and thank you for the subs. Again, I always say thanks because I'm grateful to everyone that does. Oh, and happy Mother's Day again to everyone. I hope you guys have a good Mother's Day. And to everyone that has pet owners that are mothers and fathers, whatever, happy Mother's Day and Father's Day and whatnot, if I'm not around then. Thank you for everything, and I'll see you around. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.